Jap solution to everything is cash. They have enjoyed virtually free protection from the communist threat since World War II. And who has been paying for it?
The Allies tried to use the Japanese Communist Party to create some sort of underground to aid them before and during the American invasion. And it was by releasing party leaders from jail after the war that the United States tried to break up the corporate clans that fed the Japanese war machine. But when Mao's army drove Chiang Kai-shek out of China, they got cold feet.
While they enjoyed our gift of democracy. Today, 16% of our military spending goes to protect Asia, while they continue to cut our throats in world trade.
The security treaty ensures the capitalist Pacific. And that meant America was the greatest military power of the Western Hemisphere.
Japanese aggressions earlier in the century were all part of a master plan to dominate Southeast Asia and the islands in the Western Pacific. The objectives were to remove all Western influence from the area and form a greater East Asian co-prosperity sphere that would extend from the Kuril Islands in the north, southeast to the Marshall Islands, and west to the Netherlands, East Indies.
What are good boys like you doing in trenches? You enlisted because there are no jobs? Japanese corporations employ 600,000 American workers now, 2/3 of it in manufacturing. That's a lot of the American schools, which are quickly reducing Western civilization to a horde of manual laborers and peasantry. And now EC countries want to export rice to Japan.
Hyundai is an anagram of the great Hunyadi, the king of Hungary, the white knight of the Christian faith who defended Europe against the threat of the Orient until his death in 1456. Thus they commemorate their greatest opponent, each utterance a curse and a seal in the devil's fashion.
Your Honda might have been made in America, by America, at your own risk. The only way to survive for the obese consumer nation that can produce only potatoes and wheat is to accept its overseas dependence. It's the American-owned companies like Nike or Converse that are taking the jobs out of the country. The cool shoes that kids loot, maim, and kill for? Nike built to LA what
Had
Godzilla
Roosevelt let the Japs
built to
take Siberia
Tokyo.
and its resources in 1906, would they have stopped their imperialistic expansion to the southeast? We guaranteed Japan's access to cheaper materials while absorbing the cost of security.
If Americans are compelled to compete against one another, they are also urged to believe that any advances others make will be at their expense. America can use you only when there is war. War economy. It was the only answer to the Depression, and so it will remain. The B-2 fighters will be $44 billion worth of scrap metal. Don't live in denial. You can always defect. Our hyper-capitalism welcomes you.
The United States has paid an extremely high price for its relationship with Japan.
Are you unemployed? Then why not lynch a Chinaman? We all look the same. Seeing those buttons that say I am Chinese? Born in San Francisco in 1941. In Detroit in the 80s. In LA in 1992. You may not have gotten so upset if it weren't for the baseball and the cars. After all, we are talking about